What do you think Ty Lue meant by that?
I don't know, and I've talked to some people in the last 12 hours, and they don't know either. One of the things, if you know Ty, when he says, I don't know, it's kind of a tick. It means he does know. And the guy who you just praised there for the follow-up question is Jason Lloyd of The Athletic, and he is as good as any beat writer in the country.
It's a great question. Great follow-up. Sometimes the best follow-ups are the easiest one.
Well, the Cavs beat writers, I used to be one, so maybe I'm biased, but the Cavs beat writers allow no BS. They will be on your tail. You're not going to get by the Cavs beat writers. They've seen too much you-know-what over the last couple of years. Rich, 3 years ago in January, the team was 19-20. They traded half the roster. 2 years ago in January, they fired David Blatt. Last year, it was in January. I think it was early February, but LeBron snapped and went off about the front office not having enough playmakers. Something about this team, and maybe you can credit it to LeBron and something that happens with him. At midseason, they just get sideways. And now, being responsible, I would say, well, just because it happened the last 3 years, they ended up going to the finals, doesn't mean it'll happen this year. But I also think it's instructive that you don't look at something that happens in January with this team and all of a sudden throw the die on the ground and say, this team's no good. But, it's definitely worrisome. Forget about the results on the court. If there's genuine issues within the team, and again, I haven't been able to identify what Tyler was talking about. I'd love to be able to come on here and say this is exactly what's happening. I've tried and haven't been able to find out. So it's definitely something worth watching.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.